Hello. Okay. Then risk management is nothing but it is an uncertain event that may have positive or negative impact. Okay. Whether that impact is either positive impact on your project or negative impact on your project. Therefore, we have to identify our migrating of risk. It means that we have to identify your impact on project, whether it is positive impact or negative impact. Okay. Then there are some objective. What is the objectives of risk management or why it is important? Okay. Risk affects all aspects of your project, your budget, your schedule, your scope, and your agreed level of quality and so on. It means that there are some importance of risk management. In that, first importance of risk management is that risk affect all aspects in your project. It means that your budget risk affect on your budget, as well as your schedule, as well as your scope of project and level of quality. Okay. म्हणजे आपण जी काही रिस्क घेतो प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये तर ती रिस्क जी आहे तर ती आयदर पॉझिटिव्ह असू शकते किंवा निगेटिव्ह असू शकते. ओके. दॅट वी हॅव टू आयडेंटिफाय इन रिस्क मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीम. अगेन इट अफेक्ट्स all aspects of your project. It means that your budget रिस्क जर आपण घेतली कुठली तर ती तुमच्या बजेटवर पहिल्यांदा अफेक्ट होणार. बरोबर. जर ती पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क असेल तर तुमचं जे काही बजेट असेल किंवा पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क असेल तर तुमचं जे काही बजेट आहे तर ते तुमचं इन्क्रीज होऊ शकतं. पण जर निगेटिव्ह रिस्क असेल म्हणजे आपण एखाद्या प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये रिस्क घेतली आणि ती जर तुमची निगेटिव्ह झाली तर तुमचं बजेट जे काय आहे तर ते कोलॅप्स होणार आहे. ओके. देन second importance of risk management is that increase probability of positive event. Okay. When it will be happening, increase probability of positive event whenever your risk will be positive, then and only then in your probability of increasing budget, increasing profit will be in positive event. Okay. Then third important of risk management is that reduce the occurrence of negative event. Okay. Reduce the occurrence of negative event. It means that we have to eliminate the negative event which are badly affected on your project. Okay. That we have to eliminate. Therefore, the risk management is very important in project. Then in next point it has been given that what does it include. It means that in risk management there are there is consideration of risk management planning, then risk identification, qualitative risk analysis, quantitative risk analysis, risk response planning, risk monitoring and controlling. Okay. Then first of all you have to make risk management planning. Okay. We have to plan according to positive risk. It means that your project will be in profit. Therefore you have to manage in like this: positive appearance or positive response. Then risk identification. Risk identification is nothing but it consists of all risks that we have to identify first. Risk identification म्हणजे आपण कुठलाही प्रोजेक्ट जर करत असलो आणि त्या प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये आपला एखादा प्रॉडक्ट लॉन्च होणार असेल, in that case we have to identify first. In identification phase we have to identify first your all risk. Okay. Again, it has credit risk, interest rate risk, market risk, liquidity risk, and all. Okay, that we have to identify first, and then start your project. Then next point is there is inclusion of qualitative risk analysis. Qualitative risk analysis qualitative risk analysis, we have to analyze our risk in qualitative way. Okay, first of all we have to find our product quality and then find risk develop on it. Then quantitative risk analysis is also there. Then risk response planning, then risk monitoring and controlling. In risk response planning we have to in risk response planning we have to identify or we have to uh, judge our product response, and according to that we have to start our product project. And then risk monitoring and control, it consists of risk monitoring and control consists of setting up of limit of each of the one risk and monitoring them in actual exposure. It means that we have to monitor or we have to identify, we have to control our risk, or we have to monitor, deal with setting up limit to each one of the risk. We have to control our risk in actual response. Okay. Then how it is done in the project. Okay. It consists of make risk management part of your project, then identify risk early in your project. You have to identify your risk as early as possible. Okay. Then communicate about risk. You have to communicate about all risk, or after identifying all risk you have to communicate with the all other parties related on risk. Then consider both threats and opportunities. We have to consider threats as well as opportunities also while doing our project. Then clarify ownership issues. If there are some ownership issues, then we have to clear that first and then start your project. Okay. The next point is how is done in the project. In that, priorities risk, analyze risk, plan and implement of risk response, register project risk, and track risk and associated tasks. Okay. Then there are some categories of risk which are planned risk management, identifying risk, qualitative risk analysis, quantitative risk analysis, and that first one is planned risk management. It consists of analysis and decision making to implement risk management. Okay. We have to analyze our risk, and according to that, we have to make decision on it and implement on our project. Okay. Then appropriate to size and complexity of the project. In planned risk management, we have to judge or we have to set appropriate to size of complexity of the project. Then if stakeholders will be involved in the planning of risk management, then we have to manage it properly. Okay. Then risk management plan consists of schedule risk, cost risk, quality risk, scope risk, resource risk, customer satisfaction risk. Okay. Next point is qualitative risk analysis. In qualitative risk analysis, in qualitative risk analysis, it consists of access, impact, and likelihood of the identified risk. We have to assess our impact on project. According to that, we have to identify the risk. Then probability and impact matrix. We have to again identify their probability of risk analysis. Then after that, we have to categorize our risk and then risk urgency assessment. Okay. Then again it has data gathering. It has data gathering. It consists of direct method, diagrammatic, and Delphi. Then probability distribution, modeling technique, decision tree analysis, sensitivity analysis, and expert judgment. It means that our risk we have to analyze in quantitative way. First of all, we have to gather data. Data, it consists of direct method, Delphi method, and diagrammatic method. Okay. म्हणजे तुमची जी काही रिस्क असेल तर ती क्वांटिटेटिव्ह वेने आपल्याला जर अनालिसिस करायचं असेल तर फर्स्ट तुम्हाला डाटा त्याचा गॅदर करावा लागेल. ओके. तो डाटा गॅदर झाल्यानंतर तुमच्या प्रोजेक्टशी रिलेटेड येणाऱ्या ज्या काही रिस्क असतील तर त्याचं तुम्हाला आयडेंटिफिकेशन करावं लागेल प्लस त्याचं प्रोबॅबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्युशन म्हणजे आपल्या प्रोजेक्टमध्ये रिस्क येण्याच्या किती प्रोबॅबिलिटीज आहेत. ओके. दॅट वी हॅव टू चेक फर्स्ट. देन modeling technique, it consists of decision tree analysis, sensitivity analysis, and expert judgment. That decision tree analysis म्हणजे आपल्याला जो काही डिसिजन घ्यायचा आहे तर तो डिसिजन आपला फर्म असला पाहिजे आणि तो डिसिजन जो काही असेल तर आपल्या जो काही ग्रुप असेल तर तो आपल्या ग्रुप मेंबरशी आपण डिस्कस करून त्यातून एक डिसिजन ठरवलेला असेल. ओके. दॅट डिसिजन वी हॅव टू टेक इन टू कन्सिडर. देन एक्सपर्ट जजमेंट, जे काही एक्सपर्ट असतील आणि त्यांना जे काही जजमेंट असेल तर ते एक्सपर्ट जजमेंट नुसार सुद्धा आपण आपलं क्वांटिटेटिव्ह रिस्क अनालिसिस आपण करू शकतो. ओके. देन planned risk response. Planned risk response, it consists of eliminate threats before they happen. You have to eliminate threats before they happen. म्हणजे जे काही थ्रेट्स असतील तर ते आपल्याला हॅपनिंग होण्याच्या आधीच आपल्याला एलिमिनेट करावे लागतील. ओके. प्लॅन रिस्क रिस्पॉन्स, eliminate threat before they happen. Then decrease impact of threat. We have to decrease whatever impact is to be developed due to threat, that we have to decrease. Then contingency plan means that do something if risk happens, because in project, that project owner doesn't know when risk will be happen. Okay, म्हणजे आपला जो काही प्रोजेक्ट असतो तर त्या प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये तो जो ओनर असेल तुमचा, तर त्या ओनरला माहिती नसतं की आपल्याला रिस्क कधी येणार आहे, बरोबर. आणि ती पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क असेल की निगेटिव्ह रिस्क असेल. ओके, त्यामुळं जर पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क आली, पॉझिटिव्ह म्हणजे आपला प्रॉफिटच होणार आहे, बरोबर. जर प्रॉफिट झाला तर वेल अँड गुड. पण ती जर रिस्क निगेटिव्ह रिस्क असेल तर डू समथिंग इफ रिस्क हॅपन, म्हणजे काहीतरी त्यावरती फर्म डिसिजन घेता आला पाहिजे, जो काही ओनर आहे किंवा जो काही त्याचा मॅनेजर असेल प्रोजेक्टचा. देन आफ्टर दॅट fallback plan, do something if contingency plans are not effective. If contingency plans are not effective, then fallback plan means that वरती जे काही दिलेलं आहे बघा, कॉन्टिजेन्सी प्लॅन, डू समथिंग इफ रिस्क हॅपन, म्हणजे तुम्ही काहीतरी इनिशिएटिव्ह घेतला पाहिजे. आपल्याला रिस्क आली म्हणजे आपल्याला त्या प्रोजेक्ट बद्दल टोटल माहिती पाहिजे मेन म्हणजे. ओके, आणि ती माहिती जर असेल तर तुम्ही तुमची रिस्क जी काय आहे, निगेटिव्ह रिस्क आलेली, तुम्ही पॉझिटिव्ह मध्ये सुद्धा कन्वर्ट करू शकता. नंतर आहे फॉलबॅक प्लॅन. जर कॉन्टिजेन्सी प्लॅन आपला जर फेल होत असेल किंवा नॉट इफेक्टिव्ह होत असेल, तिथून आपल्याला काही सोल्युशनच भेटत नसेल, तर फॉलबॅक प्लॅन म्हणजे आपण परत पहिल्यापासून स्टार्ट करू शकतो. इलिमिनेट थ्रेट बिफोर हॅपन, म्हणजे परत ती सायकल आपण स्टार्ट करू शकतो. ओके, देन qualitative risk analysis. Qualitative risk analysis, it consists of assess impact and likelihood of identified risk, then probability and impact risk, risk categorization, risk urgency assessment. Qualitative way, we have to analyze our risk which is developed in our project. Okay, that we have to identify. Then in planned risk response, we have to eliminate a negative risk or threats. Okay, negative risk or threat, we have to avoid, either we have to avoid, transfer, mitigate, or accept. And sometimes we have to also accept negative risk or threat in planned risk response. Okay, म्हणजे प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये आपल्याला जर निगेटिव्ह रिस्क आली तर आपण आपला प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये सोडून न जातात त्यावरती काहीतरी सोल्युशन आपण काढणारच आहोत. ओके, त्यामुळे ती रिस्क सुद्धा आपण ऍक्सेप्ट केली पाहिजे. ओके, त्यानंतर पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क और अपॉर्च्युनिटी. पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क और अपॉर्च्युनिटी, it is exploited, then share or enhance. आता पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क जर आली किंवा अपॉर्च्युनिटीज, आपल्याला जर वेगवेगळ्या अपॉर्च्युनिटी झाल्या किंवा पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क म्हणजे आपला प्रॉफिट होणार आहे, दॅट रिस्क वी हॅव टू एक्सप्लॉइट इट, शेअर इट अँड एनहान्स इट. जी काही रिस्क आलेली असेल, पॉझिटिव्ह रिस्क किंवा पॉझिटिव्ह अपॉर्च्युनिटी, तर त्याचा आपण जास्तीत जास्त युटिलाइज करून घ्यायचा आपला प्रोजेक्ट मध्ये. Then monitor and control of risk, it consists of risk reassessment, schedule regularly to identify new risk. Okay, monitor and control of risk, it consists of risk reassessment, schedule regularly to identify new risk. Okay, then risk audit, it consists of examine the effectiveness of planned risk response. We have to make our risk audit. Okay? Then trend analysis, monitor overall project performance. In monitoring and control of risk, we have to reassessment, firstly reassessment of our risk, means that schedule regularly to identify new risk. दररोज जी काही रिस्क येणार आहे तर त्याला आपण कसं आयडेंटिफाय करायचंय किंवा ती आपण कशी एक्सप्लॉइट करायची, कशी आपण एलिमिनेट करायची ते शेड्यूल करणे. देन रिस्क ऑडिट, it consists of examining the effectiveness of planned risk response. Okay, then trend analysis, it is monitor overall project performance. We have to monitor our overall project performance. Okay, then benefit of risk management are effective use of resources. Benefit of risk management are effective use of resources. Then it promote continuous improvement of the project. This is also the benefit of the risk management. Then fewer shocks and failures. If there are some failures or shocks, then that we have to eliminate. Then strategic business planning, raise awareness of significant risk. Then quick grasp of new opportunities, enhancing communication, reassuring stakeholders, focus on internal audit program, then recognition of responsibility and accountability. Okay. These are the benefit of risk management system. Okay. Then again, there are credit risk, interest risk, credit risk, market risk, rate risk, liquidity risk, operational risk are also there. Okay. That point we will discuss in next lecture. Okay.